Why are mushrooms part of G-bombs? Are they really a food you need every day? What's the best way to eat them? Is it better to eat them as a whole food, a supplement, a powder? There's so many ways to consume mushrooms.
The studies show that any way you eat them contributes to longer lifespan. Even with berries, if you make a berry powder and you give it to people who have squamous cell dysplasia, it reverses it, or reverses early stage cancers, even the powder from the vegetable.
Oh, like your berry boost? You're saying even berry powder?
Even berry powders have anti-cancer effects. So
wow.
The mushroom powders have anti-cancer effect. Whether you're using some raw mushrooms or you're using cooked mushrooms, they all have been shown in various studies to have anti-cancer effects. So I tell people that you want to eat mushrooms, try to eat them every day if you can, but it's not even good enough to eat some mushrooms every day. I want people to eat a variety of mushrooms. So I want them to get different types of mushrooms in their diet to maximize their health, because that's what primitive humans did, and they have incredible effect on increasing immune function later in life too, and back protection against viruses and bacteria, and in preventing immune system degradation with aging.
So that's why you put 10 different mushrooms in your supplements.
10 different mushrooms in the supplements. And also when I go to the store and I see portobello, cremini, white button mushrooms, and then I see some more expensive mushroom like trumpet, oyster.
I love king oyster mushrooms.
I'm going to spend the money, whatever it costs, on those extra mushrooms to get a little more mushroom variety. And it's not going to be that expensive, because even if it's $10 a pound, you're not going to use that much of it, and you can spread it out for a few days. But even the point we're making here is even a little bit of these superfoods so I'm always buying shiitake mushrooms, and I'm buying the cheaper white button mushrooms, but I'm also then buying some of the little bit of the more expensive mushrooms to mix in. And I'm also taking my immune biotech supplement. I take at least one of those a day, which has the 10 different mushroom extracts, because it's that incredible mushroom exposure. Just like the green vegetable exposure. We're not just eating kale. We're eating lettuces and kale and bok choy, and we're getting a lot of different greens too. We're trying to increase the variety of greens, the variety of mushrooms, and the variety of different types of fruits we eat too.
Got it. That's really cool. Yeah, I love mushrooms. And for those people who don't really like mushrooms, the texture, I feel like we always meet one a month at the retreat. There's someone that's like, I hate mushrooms. Yeah. But what's really wild is, I do this for Jacob, you dice them up really tiny and add them to your cooking and stuff like that, and it adds a good texture, but you can't even taste it.
You can't taste them.
And you're saying the small amounts still do make a difference.
Right, even a small amount makes a difference. And
That's so wild. Yeah, a little bit goes a long way.